Martin Keown, in an article he wrote, he's a friend of the show, said he's afraid as an Arsenal man because the air that Ange Postecoglou brings to this side reminds him of Arsene Wenger when he first joined Arsenal Football Club. We know the success he would go on to have with the Gunners. Some comparisons being made with Jurgen Klopp's arrival at Liverpool, and it just got me thinking, and Daniel Levy even said this in the town hall, I guess you could call it, that they wanted success, so they went in for the Mourinho and the Conte type, who are serial winners, and it didn't work out. And they brought in someone, comparatively speaking, is unknown simply because he hasn't managed here. And he isn't the biggest name, with all due respect, either as a player, you know, like a Lampard or Gerrard, big players who then go into management, but he has a track record. And sometimes it's not about the names, it's about individuals and what they can do and doing your research into them.
I think most Spurs fans, if they're honest, will say, oh, who's he? Why is he our manager? He's not been in the Premier League before. He's not managed, well, he's managed Celtic, but he's not been in a competitive league like the Premier League. All due respects to Scotland, etc. But what he has done, and I said it earlier, for me, looking from the outside, is completely changed the spine of the club, the spine of the team. Lloris is out, Dyer's out, Højbjerg's out, Harry Kane's gone, completely down the middle, and you know that's a brave decision. You know, when Harry left, everyone's thinking doom and gloom. Oh, who's this manager, etc. But he's been a breath of fresh air. I'm hearing that the players respond. They've responded. He's got a young squad to deal with, and he's now starting to get the belief. They're believing that something's happening here. The fans are believing, and the players are. And I've watched Spurs a couple of times last year. This is a different team. I said to Anthony as we were sitting up there watching, some of these players look so confident, where perhaps last year the pressure was on all the time when they played here, and want free to express themselves, but they're expressing themselves, and you know they're getting the results.
I would also argue and extend it a little bit further that for Spurs, the last time they had a manager that brought joy to the fans, that brought success to a certain level, will be a manager who had never won anything, and that was Mauricio Pochettino. Pochettino won his first trophy as manager when he went to PSG, but even though he was unable to do so here, he seemed to bring passion and joy to the fans and took them to the Champions League final. Yeah, but
this is possible. Ange could do that as well. He, as you said, he's brought that confidence, and you can see the boys, they want to play for him, they want to run for him, and that can only bode well for the club. Like, yes, he came from a league where obviously it's not the Premiership, but his team is showing, and he's showing with the way he's setting up his team that he believes in the players, and that the players have that confidence that the manager believes in them, and they're showing it on the pitch.
I guess it's just my point was, Mauricio Pochettino was only known from being at Southampton. You know, and Ange Postecoglou is more known, even though he's managed at international level, he's more known just for Celtic. Yeah. With all due respect to Celtic.
But I think the recruitment's been excellent. It's the first time I've seen some of these players today, and you know, really impressed. And the one player for me, and lots of people have been talking, is Basuma, who I think just looked a cut above anything he'd done last year. He just looked so confident and comfortable in what he was doing, and you know, he had a terrific game.
Yeah, he was one of the standout players today. The way he was receiving the ball first off, his awareness, his energy. He seems like he's a leader on the pitch, and for someone so young, that bodes well for the club. Like, to have somebody in the middle of the park that can drag players around you, and at the same time drive the team forward.